Okay, so I just watched the trailer for episode 7 of The Amazing Digital Circus, and I noticed something strange. But first, I would like to talk about a comment I saw by Drawltick. I'm sorry. They stated that after looking at the trailer frame by frame, I think some stuff will happen. One, we get to learn more about Ribbit and Kaufmo, like their voices and their relationship with the cast, especially Jax. Two, we learn Jax's fear of corn, and it has something to do with the abstraction of Ribbit. Three, we learn why Jax has all the keys to everyone's rooms. 4. Pomni and the gang will learn that Kinger was a video game developer on the Digital Circus. 5. The NPC that keeps spying on the cast could be either a new person that got trapped in the Digital Circus as an NPC skin, or the consciousness of Ribbit or Kaufmo being reused for the game. 6. The thing that I think will break the fandom apart will be Jax will abstract. Across the trailer, you can see glitches with purple that have a multicolor outline on a black void. I believe this is abstracted Jax in the cellar. Now, there are things with this comment that I agree and disagree with, but here's why. So, the thing about learning about Ribbit and Kaufmo and their relationships, I agree with. I definitely think we're going to get either a flashback or something, because at the end of the trailer, we hear a voice saying, "I think I found a way out," or something like that. But I heard the voice, and at first I thought it was Jax. But then I went back again and listened to it, and it kind of sounded like Kinger a little bit, but I noticed that it doesn't really sound like any of the voices of the main cast. Could it possibly be a flashback of Ribbit or Kaufmo? Or is it that mysterious mannequin? I'm not 100% sure with that. Let me know in the comments what you have or think about with that one. The second one, where Jax's fear of corn and it has something to do with the abstraction of Ribbit, don't really see that one, because we just learned that he has trypophobia, which maybe that could lead to something to do with Ribbit, but I'm not sure about that one. We learn Jax why he has all the keys to everyone's room. I definitely think we're gonna learn about that one a lot. Maybe not, but I really do think we will. Pomni and the gang will learn that Kinger was a video game developer. I think we might learn a little bit about that, but to be honest, I think if Kinger were to work on the Digital Circus, I feel like he wouldn't really want to be seen by anybody, which could be why he hides in the pillow fort. But I definitely do think that it is a major possibility that he did, especially because we hear that he went to school for computer science in episode 3. We learn about that. But number 5, the NPC that keeps spying on the cast, I do think that no, I don't think that it could be a new person, because if it were, I feel like Kane would know and would be messing with them. But I do think that it is an NPC that took the consciousness of one of the two, either Ribbit or Kaufmo. Now, I know a lot of people have been seeing build-up with Ribbit. We haven't seen much of Kaufmo. So I'm wondering if they're hiding something with him. But he, I think, could possibly be the consciousness, because we heard from Gooseworks that someone asked her in a Q&A, is Ribbit a guy? and she responded with she, they. So the voice at the end, I think, was Kaufmo, more than likely. And I think that is the consciousness inside of the NPC. And for the last one that they mention, the thing that will break the fandom apart with Jax abstracting, I'm not sure about that. But it is a large possibility because I went and I read I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, which is basically what the Digital Circus is kind of built around. And the ending of the book is where the main character that we see the world through his eyes, the main character we follow, ends up having to stay behind while he saves the rest of the people in the belly of the beast, they say. Meaning being stuck inside of the robotic contraption of Am, the main antagonist, sorry. But I definitely think that either Jax or Kinger. I think it's going to be either Kinger or Jax who ends up having to stay behind to save the rest of the cast. The reason why I think it could be Jax is because of his guilt of how he treated everyone, and he wants to be able to make it up to them. Why I think it's Kinger is because if he did have something to do with the Digital Circus and the making of it, I think he would want to save the rest of them, especially since he's like a father figure to a lot of them because of how he treats them all. I think we all see that, and maybe it's just me, but I think if he were the one to stay behind and let the rest live and make it out of the circus, I think he would stay behind because of the guilt he has over all of them being trapped there, knowing that it's partially his fault because he worked with this company to make the Digital Circus. But I just have one remaining question before I end the video. Where are their bodies? You're probably wondering what I mean. Episode 1, at the very end, it pans out to the computer that the game is running on. If it were that they can't move and they are still wearing the headset, wouldn't that mean their body would still be at the chair? Or did somebody take their bodies and hide them? Or did they put the headset on and then be able to take it off and leave, and their consciousness is stuck in the digital world? If you have any questions or comments on any of this, let me know down below in the comments. Thank you for watching and sticking around. This has been your informational questioning with Timey Wimey.